Darling, we need to... No. What is this? What are you wearing? No, I'm sorry. I thought I specifically told you to wear your best clothes. So what is this? These are your best. Okay. But this is what you wore while we were traveling to Dracula's castle on the train. So you decided to wear your best clothes on the way here. And this is what you went with. Are you sure? Not that I don't find you absolutely stunning, as always, Van Helsing. But this won't do. Don't you recall the mission? The one you so lovingly invited me to? I am your in at the party. And we're supposed to be going incognito. Which, if you show up with this, I can promise you I will not be able to hide you from anything. You're going to stick out, and not for the better, darling. So, maybe rethink this. This was the only outfit you brought. My silly Van Helsing. I planned for this. Don't you understand? I want you to succeed. Because when you succeed, I succeed. And I am so very, very happy when I can make you happy. So, I packed you a little something. No need to thank me. Yes, it's one of those penguin suits. I know you're dreadfully fond of them. Though I think you will look absolutely divine in it. Oh, I can't wait to see you all dressed up for little old me. For the mission, of course. I just get to reap the benefits. Though, before we put this on, pray tell, have you bathed since we got to the castle? You know, I absolutely adore your natural musk. Though, that doesn't really help with the hiding, darling. Everyone within a mile radius will be able to smell you coming before they see you. You understand, you are going to a gala, a dance, a ball, filled to the brim with vampires who are not as nice as I am. You understand? So if you go smelling this delectable, there's nothing I can do to protect you. Though I'm not saying you need protection, the great and mighty Van Helsing. Though I doubt you can take on the amount of vampires that are going to be on the premises, along with Dracula himself. Trust me, I would know. stop with the questioning. I already told you everything I know about him and about this castle. Isn't that enough? I got you in here. Stop poking around in things you don't need to know. Understood? Good. Do not ruin this lovely evening that we're already having. Though, first and foremost, let's wipe you down. Again, not that I don't think you smell delicious. Let's just keep that between you and I. Hold on one moment. Thank you for waiting for a moment. Your arm, if you'd please. Thank you. You're curious why you're allowed to this lovely festivities, even though you are a human. Well, during vampire parties, I think it's quite expected of people to bring their own set of food. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's rude to think that the host would supply everyone with what they need. It's kind of a status symbol as well. For the guests to parade around with a pretty human such as yourself. It's only polite, it's vampire etiquette. My goodness, did you roll in mud before coming to my room? Okay, the other arm, if you'd please. Thank you. That's not to say people aren't going to be there as communal food, to put it delicately. Though don't get a bright head about anything, Van Helsing. The less we make a scene, the more information we get. So don't try to play hero for every little human that's going to be there. If they're on the table, leave them on the table. Though some might be stationed around, being led like dogs. For anyone who needs a drink. Trust me, I find it as disgusting as you. But that is the way of vampire parties. Oh, I do find it quite funny, this. There is going to be a very large choreographed dance in the middle of this entire thing. In front of stationed mirrors. It's kind of a joke. Darling, the joke is we can't see ourselves or our reflections, so it's kind of humorous to watch floating gowns and glasses in the mirror while you're dancing something you've practiced for months to no avail. It's all very grotesque. Though it is a bit funny. Can you imagine me in this glorious dress and you don't get to see the rest of me? It's very fun. Don't worry, we're not expected to dance, I doubt. You know the steps. It's more for the people who stay on the premises. The select chosen few. But that's neither here nor there. Let me continue to scrub you down. Honestly, the fact that you thought I wouldn't come prepared with an outfit for you, that's just silly. That's slightly better, okay? Tilt your head up for me. Thank you. I'm just going to gently go around the pulse points. It's where you're sentenced to be strongest. The warmest parts of your body. Me? How dare you? Do you really think I'm that selfish? To get closer to that pretty neck of yours. Well, things can't be helped. Everything I say is true, but it does have its benefits. You have nothing to fear from me. I don't know how many times I've told you. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to turn you unless you ask. Are you asking? No. We'll see. Hopefully one day you'll change your mind. Okay. Now let's go around your face a bit. What were you? Were you eating before coming in here as well as the mud? This is just your general appearance. Lucky me. I do find you still delectable. Don't understand why. Must be just that way you have about you. Okay. Now remember, what are our rules for tonight? That's right. Rule number 1. Stay near me at all times. Even though I'm going to be signaling that you are not for communal use. The blood bag. That doesn't mean people won't try their hand at something. And I don't expect you to go off and fight. That defeats the purpose. So, stick close to me. I won't let anything happen to you. Rule number 2, do you remember? That's right, no heroics. Those people are there, most of them of their own free will, so leave them be. There's nothing you can do for them now. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. We went over this on the train at least 7 times. I didn't even give you that many rules, Van Helsing. Oh, let me guess, you just love hearing me talk. Well, that can be arranged, but still try and keep in mind the rules for tonight. Rule number 3, if you see Igor, that lovely lackey of Dracula's, don't worry if you don't see him, you'll at least smell him. He smells like rotting fish. That's besides the point. If you see him, you go in the opposite direction. That is the only time you're allowed to cause a scene. Shove somebody into a blood fountain or something. Anything you can do to make sure he doesn't see you. Understood? Though, if he does end up scurrying off, maybe that's our sign to go follow him and investigate at a very far enough away distance. Got it? Are we clear? Good. Well, I think that's all I can do about about all of that. I think you smell and look a little bit more put together. You also won't ruin the clothes I got you, so small mercies. I would love to see you in it once more after this is done. You know, taking me out for a late night bite. Of course, livestock and the like. What a joy. But with your company, it might be a little bit less sad. Right, let's do something about that 5 o'clock shadow you already have going on. Didn't you shave just this morning? That's what I thought. Lucky you. Don't think about running off now. I know it's terrifying to have a razor so close to your throat, but trust me, I want you very much alive. It's a little bit thrilling though, isn't it? Who knows? Just one slip. I'm just teasing, just teasing. Now hold still. Just gonna come over and just gently. Oh, don't even start. You pretending like you don't enjoy this is getting quite old. Come now. Don't pretend you don't enjoy me taking care of you. Well, you can continue to be coy. I'm sure enjoying myself. Let's come over here to the side of your face. Perfect. Now, tilt your head this way for me. Wonderful. I want to make sure I get every little nook and cranny. I have to have you looking your absolute best. Let's go along your chin. Perfect. And then tilt your chin up for me. Thank you. Let me just get underneath. See, not that bad. I'm not that much of a monster, and I'm being quite gentle, not a single nick. Though I think that's more on purpose on my part. I would hate to get a whiff of your delectable blood and not be able to help myself. I am a changed vampire after all. Let's come over to the other side. Perfect. Though I do appreciate you trusting me enough to do this. You know, trust is quite hard, especially when everyone views you as a monster. Though, maybe I should add another rule for tonight. Rule number 4. If you hear anything about me, just assume it's all lies. That is the old me, or not me at all. Understood? I've already told you everything you need to know. Plus, you probably won't be too happy if you find out any more about me. Don't try to ruin what we have, this lovely partnership of ours. Well, lucky for you, seeing as you're going to be close to me throughout the evening, you won't have a chance to gossip behind my back. Why must you be so stubborn? Why can't you just let it lie? I put all of that behind me, and you should too. Plus, I don't want you to look at me any differently than you already do. I don't look at you differently for killing my kin. And you told me yourself that you don't believe all monsters are actual monsters. Why can't we just leave it be? Just for tonight. Let's do what we came here to do and go our separate ways until you have need of me once more. It's how you enjoy things anyway. There, you're done. You look marvelous. Honestly. Though I do need to do a finishing touch. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Oh. Well, seeing as you have no bite marks to be seen on you, I don't think anyone would quite believe me if I said that you are my companion for the evening. Now would they? No. We might have to add a mark here and a mark over here. And maybe a mark just underneath your ears. What do you think? Don't worry, I'm not actually going to bite you. Our alliance still stands. I don't bite any humans. And nor will I this evening. Don't worry, I already filled up on cow blood from that town. Quite nearby, though I don't understand why they don't just move. It's a terrible place to be. We'll be drawing them on as realistically as we can, of course. With a little bit of kohl and a little bit of shading. Just make sure not to get it wet or anything. Then they might wash off and the ruse will be seen through. So hold still. Let my artist eye do all the work. It's going to be so much fun. For me, obviously, for you. We'll see. Okay, I have some kohl pencils here. We do have to, unfortunately, make them look relatively recent. Can't have them be old. They need to know you're in use and you're still favored, understand? So I think what we'll do is lay the base in brown, give it some shadow, a little bit of red for irritation, and of course black for the marks. Lucky you. Or maybe lucky me. I think everyone might be jealous seeing as you look the way you do. Though, remember not to reveal your true name. Oh no, maybe go by Van Halen? Something disgusting like that. You know what? No, take Van out of it entirely. Maybe just go with a simple Smith. That might be good. Nobody would question that too hard, I don't think. Anyway, tilt your head back for me and just relax. Remember to breathe We don't want your pulse racing too much now that I'm closer. So I'm just going to start right over here, gently shading a little bit of the brown, and then for the other mark, a little bit of the brown. That's perfect. Okay. And now for the red, a little bit of irritation, a bit of puffiness. Perfect. And on the other mark as well. Perfect. Okay. Maybe a little bit more irritation. Hold still. Perfect. And black for the marks. Just a little dot there. And a little dot there. Perfect. Now for the other side. First the brown for a bit of shading. Perfect. And a little bit more for the second mark. Are you surprised I know how to do this? Well, when you've lived as long as I have, you pick up a few skills and a few hobbies. Painting and drawing being one of them. Of course, it's expected of a lady of my status. My old status, that is. To be quite well-rounded in the arts. Does that surprise you? A little bit of the mark, a little bit of black, right? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, if you're not careful, I'll play you a beautiful pianoforte. Though I was never that musically inclined, I still learned how. Can you turn this way? Perfect. I'm going to go directly behind your ear, right here. And a little bit of brown for that shading there. Perfect. And of course, again, the red for irritation. It's probably a good thing that we are not dancing tonight. I would hate for you to get all sweaty and ruin my hard work. Now, just the black for the marks. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, let me look at you. You do clean up well. Though I can't wait to see the finished product with the clothes. Last but not least, this. Make sure you tie this somewhere visible on your person. The white denotes the fact that you are a one vampire person. So nobody else is permitted to drink from you, though many will try and they will ask. Just tell them no, that you're with me. That should hopefully get them at least a little scared for even daring to ask. Yes, and the black scarves, ribbons denote for everyone. So make sure it's white and make sure it's visible, understood? I'll leave it up to you about where you want to tie it. I'll make sure not to cover up all the hard work I did on your bites. Of course, here you go, darling. Well, all that's left for you to do is to go change. Don't worry, I'll be waiting in here. Waiting for you to be done. Though I will miss you while you're away. That's okay, just make sure you're ready on time. And remember, if you hear any gossiping little peons, just ignore them. I certainly will. Well, off with you, Shoe. See you in a bit. Goodbye. Have you heard? She's back. Really? I thought she was gone for good.